Am I the a-hole for telling my friend to shut up about my weight and body type? I 21F am 5 feet 1 and weigh 90 pounds. I want to be clear. I'm perfectly healthy. Just small. I have a friend. I will call her M, who is on the slightly larger side. She has told me that the doctor told her she is overweight, but she said she only took that as curvy and proud. I'm happy for her that she is comfortable and confident in her skin. I have never said anything bad about her weight or her body shape. I don't see any reason to. It is her body and she is healthy and happy. However, whenever we go out to eat together, she makes countless comments about my weight and body. I will admit, I used to be insecure about my weight because I had a lot of people during school who would make fun of me, write sticky notes and slip them through into my locker, or toss food at me in the lunchroom, yelling that the anorexic freak needed to eat something. Or if I ever went to the restroom during the school day and someone saw me, they would joke loudly that I went in there to throw up. She constantly makes comments when she sees me eating that I need to fatten up or no guys would ever be attracted to me. She also says that I'm inconsiderate and taking advantage of my skinny privilege if I order dessert anywhere, or if I add bacon or cheese to a burger or something. She talks on and on about how I never experienced true hardships like her, and how I could never understand what it feels like to be mocked and made fun of based on your weight, which I feel is a low blow and insensitive of her. But I know from experience that if I ever say anything while she is saying these things, she will turn it on me and say I'm turning into one of those ugly skinny bitches. Last week our friend group had a BBQ. M saw me get pie and went on a loud rant to one of our friends about how I was changing and becoming like all the other skinny bitches who flaunt our skinny privilege. I asked her to stop, that I was just trying to enjoy the BBQ and I wasn't doing anything wrong by simply eating. She huffed and said something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, cause skinny people can never do wrong." At this point, I was fed up. I told her to just shut up, that I never once flaunted anything, that I can't help how my body shape is. I said how I never once made a comment on anyone else's body or said that my body was better than anyone else's. I also pointed out how it was only me in our whole friend group that she ever made comments to, and she is being just as bad as all those people back in school who had tormented me. That she was being every bit as much of a bully as those people she used to say she hated. She got really mad and left the BBQ. Now I'm getting messages from my friends. Some say I was in the right, but that I couldn't understand the struggle of being mocked for my body and that I should apologize still to keep the peace. Some are saying that she deserved to be put in her place, and others are saying I was a total R. I don't really feel bad about standing up for myself. I have asked her countless times not to make comments about my weight and body type, and she had continually ignored me about it. I was at my tipping point and I feel like I had a right to defend myself, but maybe there was a better way I could have done it. I don't know. Am I the a-hole? Edit before anyone gets on me or the group for having a BBQ during the pandemic. I promise we were all safe. The BBQ was actually to celebrate the last one of us passing the 2-week mark after their second vaccination shot. So we were all fully vaccinated. Plus none of us really go anywhere that would put any of us at risk of being exposed. And there have been no cases in or around our county in quite a long time. I think it has been 2-3 months since the last case in the county here. Edit to I see everyone telling me I should drop them or asking why I still consider them friends. I guess I've stayed friends because I never even imagined cutting any of the people in this group out of my life. This group is all friends from middle school and HS. They were the ones who supported me and stayed by me during some of the hardest times in my life. They defended me from the bullying as best as they could have given the situation. They supported me when, during junior year, I got diagnosed with a medical condition that made me have to stop ballet, which had been my passion hobby since I was 3. They checked in on me and stayed with me when my depression and anxiety got bad. They were always there. We all were always there for each other, no matter what anyone in the group was going through. We have been through members having cancer, one having it multiple times, abusive relationships, horrible families, everything. So it kills me inside to think that these aren't the same supportive people I love so much. It hurts to think it might be time to cut some of them out of my life and move on. You're not the a-hole. Body shaming is body shaming, regardless of who it's coming from. That's not your friend. That's someone projecting their shame on you. Cut them off. You deserve friends who celebrate you for who you are. You're not the a-hole and lying about body positivity. Trash talking you makes her feel better about the lie she tells herself. Yep, one of the parents at school is absolutely massive and always makes comments about people who aren't even thin. Just a healthy size. My so didn't really understand until I just said, well, she's obviously jealous, so tries to convince herself that this person is the unhealthy one, so she doesn't have to accept that she is. You're not the a-hole. She's tar including everyone that supported her and called you tar. You're not the a-hole. I find it a bit funny that she's confident and proud of her body when in reality you can tell she is a bit jealous of your body shape by the way she talks about you. It's one thing for her to feel that way, but she should never being up your weight and say bad things about it. Glad you told it to her straight and didn't say anything negative about her. Not just a bit jealous. I've encountered people like this but less extreme. They want to like their own body and want others to like their body too. They try to make this happen by making people with bodies that they actually think are beautiful feel bad about their bodies so that they look better in comparison. It's not in the realm of possibilities for them that a beautiful person could feel bad about how they look. I think there's some doublethink going on here. Therefore, they see no harm in what they are doing. You're not the a-hole. People who body shame you don't deserve to be in your life. You deserve to be happy with who you are and what you make yourself into. Cut the friend out. I suspect she's turning comments about her from the doctor and others into jealousy and body shaming at you. You're not the a-hole. She's insecure about her weight, so she body shames others and doesn't know how to accept it. You mirrored her personality and she didn't like it. She really needs to open her eyes. You're not the a-hole. We didn't even have to read the post to make a judgment. Although I did read it. M seems to be stuck up and thinks everyone is supposed to eat dress look like her. You are not expected to tolerate bullying and body shaming. She should have stopped the first time you told her to stop. Cut him out of your life. Cut those out who thinks it's you need to apologize to keep the peace. If anyone has to apologize, it's M. She's playing the victim card after harassing you over your weight. I'm sorry, but were your friends even listening? You literally said you were bullied and that you wanted her to stop, and they have the nerve to say you don't understand the hardships. She doesn't know your struggle or what you have had to endure, so she doesn't get a say. I think you need to message your friend and say that body shaming works both ways, and if she can't respect you then you can't be friends. I have a feeling that being told she is overweight upset her more than she realized, and she's now trying to upset you to make herself feel better. I mean, how would she feel if you ate a piece of cake and said, I'm working my way up to be a fat chick like you? You're not the a-hole, but maybe I'll evaluate some of those friends. Please subscribe.